Are you struggling to connect your whips with your finger tuts? Well, in this video, I have an easy way for you to transition from your whips right into your finger tuts. Alright, so if you're new to my channel, my name is Sergio. They call me LucyDrop in the gloving community. And if you get any value out of this video, make sure to like and subscribe and share it with a friend that might get something out of this as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, you need to know some basic finger tutting gestures. So the first basic finger tutting gesture is going to be this one right here. It's going to have your pinky pointing straight up and all the other fingers are going to be flat, making a right angle, 90 degrees. Okay, I'm going to rotate it so you can see how my hand looks, 90 degrees. So this is going to be your first basic finger tutting gesture. Now for the second basic finger tutting gesture, it's going to be almost the same, but except this time you're going to be pointing your pointer finger up and all the other fingers are going to be flat. My thumb sticks out and I'm going to rotate this all around just so you can see this basic finger tutting gesture. Side by side, you're going to have this one and this one. Together they're going to make the bottom half of a box. You can point it forward so you can see the pointer sticking out, the pinky is sticking out, and that is my little box. This is going to be the two basic finger tutting gestures we're going to work with. Okay, so now that you know which finger tutting gestures we're going to use, it's time to learn this basic whip pattern. So for this whip pattern, I'm going to start with my hands wrapped together or cupped together like this, and I'm going to open my left hand. This is my left hand, this is my right hand. I'm going to open starting with the pinky all the way to pointer, and then this one is going to open from pointer all the way to pinky. So it's going to do a whip. They're both going to do whips. Left and right simultaneously is going to do a whip. You're going to spread them apart. Spread your fingers apart like this. Then you're going to close pinky all the way to pointer and pointer all the way to pinky. And you're going to land in the cupping position again. Once you're in this cupping position, you could spread them open in reverse. So this one, the one on top is my right hand. The one at the bottom is my left hand. I'm going to do pinky all the way to pointer here and then pointer all the way to pinky here. That basic flail pattern is going to be like this. And now we're going to have you go back and forth so you can get comfortable spreading your fingers far apart, bringing them together, spreading your fingers far apart and bringing them together. Okay, so now we're going to combine the basic finger tutting gestures with the whip variation that we just learned right now. Okay, so to start this exercise, we're going to have our pinky straight up with our fingers flat, our pointer pointing at the viewer, and our fingers flat. And they're going to be like this. The flat fingers resting on top of the flat fingers, the pointers pointing towards the viewer, and the pinky is pointing straight up. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna have this finger gesture here and we're gonna keep it in place. Now once we have this finger gesture in place, we're gonna open from pinky all the way to pointer, and this one is gonna open from pointer all the way to pinky. So it's kind of like you were doing this one, but except that we're gonna start with our fingers in the finger tutting position. Okay, so step 1, finger tutting position. Step 2, spread fingers apart. Step 3, rotate into finger tutting position. Now your right hand is going to have the pinky up and your left hand is going to have the pointer to the viewer. Once you're in this position, you can spread your fingers apart and then put them back into the other side. So this is going to be an exercise that you can implement so you can get your fingers comfortable switching from whips right into your finger tuts. Some tips to make this move clean is making sure that you are flexing the muscles in your hands to keep the fingers straight. When you open them slow and exaggerate the spread so people can see each and every detail of that spread and then connect it right there. When you're spreading your fingers, slow it down to really accentuate the movement. When you're really up close and personal to the viewer, spread and slow down your movements and then collect, spread out, slow, then connect. When you're in this gesture, you can display it in different ways. You can circle around the grid or move around the grid, spreading it around, displaying it to the viewer in different ways, and just get comfortable moving around and spreading it and collecting it, spreading it and collecting it. All right, guys, and once again, if you guys got any value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe and share this with a friend that might get some value out of this as well. And remember, make sure to use code LucyDrop to get 10% off your next purchase on any gloving essentials, and that code can be used at Amazing Lights, Futuristic Lights, Throw Lights, Candy Creations, and iHeartRave. So please support me so I can be making more videos like this. Peace.